Hello and welcome to my Toxic Valley Science Lab camp. I have wanted to do a science-themed camp for a really long time. I finally got some of the plans from the atomic shop that I've been waiting for. And as soon as I realized that I could build right next to an existing scientist, she's asleep right now, Dr. Bethany Mangano. She's actually a soil scientist NPC in the game, and you can build right here in the Toxic Valley, right next to her little experiments. I realized that this would be the perfect place. So I wanted to design this as a lab that researches the impacts of radiation on plants and animals and people. And so I decided that that was going to be the theme. I wanted the look to really be a little bit modular, like something that you might build a Martian lab or habitat from, maybe scavenged from pieces from a vault. And so that's sort of the look that I'm going for here. It's got the dome on top, gives it a little bit of a space age feel. Just going to do a quick circle around the outside. It sort of builds down over the edge into the water here. This is where folks will spawn in when they visit my camp. So it's got a really nice view here of the back. And because it looks out on the Toxic Valley and the lake here, sometimes you get to see the queen. I wanted to use the glass windows. And I think it just has a really kind of, I guess, Epcot Center sort of look to it. This was not easy to do. I spent a really long time trying to line up this dome with the building. I almost gave up, but I persisted and it actually worked in the end. So let's take a look at the inside. You can see I'm sort of built right up against the wall here, and one of these little bridge sections works really well as an entryway. And so it's got an open concept format on the inside, little workshop space here. Wanted to have, again, very sort of uniform, modular look, everything kind of branded Vault Tech.
Remember to keep an eye out for more yardsticks.
And of course it's Easter, so I've got some Easter eggs actually literally hidden in the video here. So, using all the clean items and lots of Vault Tech signs, the sort of looking like it would all kind of come out of a package or, was scavenged from a vault. And of course, because we are a lab researching the impacts of radiation, we do have a doctor on hand. Solomon, the NPC, is around here somewhere. We have a couple of desks. I'm going to take you first into the plant lab, the greenhouse here. So this is basically where we're doing research on the impacts of radiation on plants. So I wanted to set this up and make it look like we had different experiments going, maybe different fertilization treatments, that sort of thing. Sort of the general look and feel of a real working plant science lab. And then my robot, for some reason, really likes to hang out in the radiation containment area. Definitely not lab safe there. Which is, of course, right next to the break room where you can grab a snack. And we'll come back to that. I wanted to make it look like lots of experiments were going on. So, maybe we have some field sites that we're monitoring for radiation. Here's the clinic. It's really great because Solomon will often make comments about like bloodleaf, which is growing around outside, and so it's kind of a fun sort of tie-in. This is our sort of nuclear lab area. Anybody who's ever worked in a science lab knows you don't put your food in your refrigerator. So we have lots of little kind of elements here. Those are the radioactive pumpkin seeds, the toxic goo, a couple of jarred scorched bits. And just really wanted to make it look like it was an active lab. And safety first, so we've got a little eye wash. It's actually just a drinking fountain. I made this as a little kind of habitat for, imagining we're studying some wildlife. Of course, none of these are real animals, just little stuffed ones or decorations. But that's sort of the feeling of it's evoking. Definitely not normal to have a robot in there, but, he has a little bit of trouble getting around sometimes. And Yeah, it's been a fun place to have a camp. There's a really beautiful light here in the Toxic Valley. I know that sounds kind of weird, but um, oh, I also have a little spot upstairs for those of you with marsupial. Up here in the top dome where I keep my fusion generator and just a nice little relaxation spot at the end of the day after doing some hard science in the wasteland. Everybody gets to relax and take a break. So with that, I just wanted to thank you for taking a look and hope you enjoy your time in the wasteland, and thanks for watching my video.